Everybody, welcome again to Leisure Park and another hopefully very cool episode. Today we're just going to do some more product showcases, I guess if you want to call it that. We have a lot of Eaglemoss ships from Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica, Discovery, and a couple other Eaglemoss products. So if you collect those the Star Trek Starship collection, the Battlestar Galactica collection, the Discovery collection, then you definitely want to keep an eye on this video. You might see a few ships that we do have in stock and returning ships that are back in stock. We have the largest selection, if you haven't seen the website, the largest selection in Canada, guaranteed. I don't know anybody that has a larger collection than we do. So let's get right to it. We'll start off with Battlestar Galactica. A couple of items. So returning to our inventory is the Battlestar Valkyrie. So from the newer series, very cool ship to go with your Pegasus and Galactica itself. Soon to come out, we will have in the Loki shortly. And then also to go with the ships, Eaglemoss started a line of figurines. So the first issue was the Cylon Centurion from the modern TV show, and now they've come out with the classic Centurion in his familiar silver outfit. The next issue is the Cylon Centurion gold version in the gold armor. So those are a couple of really cool Battlestar Galactica items. I'll just toss those over here because, like I said, we got a lot of ships to get to. Next up, we'll get into Discovery. So first up, back in stock is the Discovery herself. This is the issue number 2, the regular size, not the extra large that they did shortly thereafter. And then we also have, this is the extra large version of the Discovery version of the USS Enterprise. So if you're a fan of Enterprises, you don't have anything to worry about. There are so many Enterprises that Eaglemoss has done, and so many versions of the regular Enterprise. I think they're up to maybe 6 versions. I could be wrong, but I'm off the top of my head, I'm thinking 6 versions of the original Enterprise, not including A, B, C, D, E, soon to be F and J. Can't wait for H and I to come out. And then also for Discovery, we have the newest ship in the series. I think this is issue 33, but this is the Klingon Chart class. It actually reminds me of Empire Strikes Back in the Cloud City fighter that was escorting the Millennium Falcon down. So it's got it just reminds me of that. Maybe reminds you too. Yeah, so that's a new one for there. Then we'll shift our focus now over to the regular Starship collections. So back in stock, we have a series of the regular ships. These ones are not bagged, so we'll just show you the ships. We have a couple. Normally the ships come bagged and you get your magazine with them. Eaglemoss on their end kind of forgot to bag and give me the magazines on these. We will have the magazines shortly. They're sending them back out to me. Excuse me, sorry. But we do have the Oberth class, which I believe is the Kyushu? Nope, the USS Grissom. So this is the Oberth class. I like it. I don't know why, but some of the magazines have been coming in lately with no numbers on them, which is a little bit weird. We have this one back in stock. So we also have in the, this is the Kyushu. Issue 95, that one's back in stock. And then we also have issue 110, which is the USS Chekhov. Then we have issue number 35, which is the Klingon Bird of Prey. This is a version from Star Trek Enterprise. Then we also have issue 165, which is the Karama ship. Issue 163, which is the Orion Interceptor. And this kind of reminds me a little, if you know Gatchaman or Battle of the Planets, it reminds me of one of their little swords and stuff. And then we also have the issue 162, which is the SS Lacoul. This is from the movie Generations, when the Enterprise B saved the Guinan and her, I guess, refugees from the Nexus. Okay, so that's it for some of the regular size ships. And then we go into some extra large ships. So we have back in stock the USS Thunderchild, and we also have back in stock the USS Enterprise. This is Enterprise C. So we get those two guys back in stock. You can check all of these out, all up on the website. Everything's there. Also part of the Star Trek, they have the official busts collection. So this is number 5, which is Catherine Janeway. So we have her now in stock. We've got quite a few of the busts. Then a new release for their special editions, which is the Sonar Collector. And then, this is from the Star Trek Insurrection television, or not television, Insurrection movie. Sorry about that, there was someone at my store. So a couple of things to get into now, some new ones. This comes from the Star Trek Online series. So we have issues 12, 13, and 14. And the first issue, well, not the first issue, but the first item, the IKS Mata. And then we also have the RRW Elal. I think I pronounced these right, but I don't know. And then there's also the USS Sharan. So those are our newest additions for the Star Trek Online collection. And many of you guys have been wondering, when are we finally going to get the card ships in? Because they announced those a little while ago, and Canada always seems to be running up the rear when it comes to getting ours in. So thankfully we finally have some Picard ships, and we have the first 3 issues. So issue number 1 is La Serena, so that's that one. And then issue number 2 was the USS Zheng-He. And then issue number 3 was our Romulan, classic Romulan Bird of Prey that was, I guess, picked up by some gangster and then retrofitted, and yeah. So actually, I think these ships are all been pretty cool. I can't wait. I'm still deciding on which one to do an unboxing of. So if you want to leave a comment, feel free to take a look and suggest one of the ones you'd like to see an unboxing for. So there's still a couple more items to go through. Not sci-fi related, but definitely be up your alleys, because Eaglemoss introduced a new line of Marvel prop replicas, the Marvel Movie Museum collection. So we started to bring in those guys. This is a few of the items. We've got issues 2, 3, 4, and 5. Issue number 1 is the Iron Man helmet. I don't know why, but it didn't come in with these other ones. But we will have the Iron Man helmet in soon. So you have the Infinity Gauntlet from the Infinity War. And you got Captain America's shield from the Avengers, the Mjolnir from Thor, and we have the little replica of Black Panther's mask. These are actually larger than I thought they were going to be, so you use me as a reference, I guess. And the detailing on these guys is really, really cool. I thought they've done a bang up job on these, and yeah, they're like a 1/3 scale. If you want to go into like a 1:1 reference, they're like a 1/3 scale, and yeah, so that's all of their, well, not all of them, but a lot of their newest Eaglemoss items, all up on the website. Feel free to browse out. If you're ever looking for anything in particular, you're having a hard time finding it, don't see it on the website, feel free, reach out. We can do what we can to bring in anything you're looking for. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.